I'm on kind of like a botany walk stroke looking for wild food. So we've got ferns over there, the elder plant with the elder flowers growing, which I've done a short video before where you can basically get lots of champagne drinks out of it, cordials, and medicinal value for flu as well, but you need to prevent flu, but you need to look into that more. We've also got some blackberry canes there, raspberry cane, the common European nettle just there, which you can either make like a compost tea type thing with it by brewing it for a month, or you can eat them as well. And then let's see what else we got. Up there we've got some more elderflowers. Got hawthorn bushes and the ferns. I mean, the ferns, what we used to use them for like years ago was to grab loads of them, wrap up meat with it, like a lamb joint or joint of beef. Wrap it up and place it into a fire pit, and the actual fern will protect the meat from burning, and you'll retain some of the juices. We need to put loads of them around it. And we've got some more elderflowers here, so it's not, to get elderflowers around this area is not a problem. Got buttercups down there with, I think these are some juvenile cherry trees. Yeah, look like it. So that's going to be for about 5 years from fruiting or less. Some holly there as well. Plenty of hawthorn bushes around, and plenty of opportunity around here to get some sloe berries as well. This one there, is that might be a damson fruit. It's got no fruit on it at the moment, and it's got no other thing but apart from the might be a damson, that one. But with the winter we've had, and because also some of the leaves on the trees, like this one here, you know, not as green as they should be, and it makes identification very difficult, but not in this case, because this is some wild cherries, I believe. Yeah, it's a wild cherry. So this cherry tree here is probably the reason why we've got loads of little baby cherry trees around. So I showed you two more down there, and then you got these here as well. So loads of cherries. Is that a hazel? Actually, that could be a hazel tree or a walnut tree. I think that's a hazel tree, that, which is really good. So not this year, elderflower again. Not this year, but definitely next year. With a good winter, we'll have hazels on that. Got some cherries on that already. Cherries coming probably in a couple of years with those. It's looking good around here actually. Let's see what else we can find. So there was an apple tree around about where that dead tree is when I was young. Used to come up here and raid it. Well, not really raid it, it's just foraging, isn't it? We used to say raid it when we were kids because it just sounded more cooler. There's another cherry tree, and that is laden. We've got, let's see, an ash tree, sycamore tree, loads of the ferns, some bogweed there, or hogweed, which suggests that it should be a dampish, fertile area here. Wow, this is quite a nice area. They've replanted this about 12 years ago. They basically like turned this area from a small forest area just in there, to a massive forest there. So you can actually walk through the woods if you wanted to. And there's a kind of like temporary path where people have just gone through with the bikes and stuff like that, but it's flattened down enough. And there's a lot of new trees here. It's absolutely amazing. Alright. So we've got some damson fruit there. That's a ash tree, I think, is it? Or is it? I think that might be an ash tree. I don't want to walk through there yet because I think there might be some dog feces around. I can smell something. Let's see, we've got a mountain conifer. Damson fruit for definite there. A couple of fruits on it. Let's walk down, see what else it is. Yeah, another hazel tree there. But they're just no hazels on it. I can't believe it. Just need to go a bit closer to see. There's other people who've been walking around here, probably like other foragers, see, not to collect the food, but just to identify it. Got some, it's that wild sorrel. The seeds there, scouting around a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's a hazel. I just wish it had something on it, but yeah. It's an oak tree there in front. And on our way again. See what else is going on here. But yes, I mean, mostly though around here it seems to be crab apple tree. A few apples on it. So mostly around it seems to be crab apples and hazel trees. Lots of cherry trees I've seen. Another damson fruit there, I think. Some more wild sorrel. Man, these trees would definitely hit hard in this winter. Got some more bogweed there. Not everything that I'm saying is edible. I'm just saying some names. So I would have like said wild grasses and bogweed or hogweed or anything. I'm not saying it's edible. I'm just saying what it is. But obviously, like hazelnuts are edible. Cherries are edible. But you need to check another hazel there. Look. Yeah, it's definitely. I'm gonna say I'm 99% certain that's a hazel tree. And then we come out of here. We've got another section. So let's have a look over here. Got another section with even more plants on it. Amazing. So that's the main foresty area there. It's absolutely huge, and a lot of it is easy to get around. And then if we go down here, let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. Cherry tree, not a very old tree, but absolutely laden. I'm not certain if these are just not coming out very well because it's so late in the season and the blossom didn't come out late, or is it small just because of the fact that it hasn't been pollinated right? Because if cherries don't get pollinated correctly, they end up being a little bit too small. Got another damson tree there. Yeah, I mean my I was going to say my plums have been hit hard, but maybe to rephrase that to my plums in my garden haven't grown this year due to the winter again. I keep going on about the winter, but it's just never ending until it ended. But it was just so harsh for the plants. Got a rowan ash over there, which you can get berries from. Is that willows? I think some willows there as well. Yeah, that's a willow. That's another willow down there. Let's see what else we got here. So much stuff. But it's worth probably, like, you know, having a little adventure through the woods as well down there and seeing what there is. I mean, if you did want nettles, there's tons of them. If you did want damson fruit, on a good year there'll be absolutely tons of them. Hazels, tons of them. Rowan ash, lots of it. I mean, definitely a brilliant place. And the thing about the damson fruits and the rowan ash and the elderberries, people mostly won't know that they're edible, and they're gorgeous. I mean, damson fruit is probably I would say my top wild forage food. Really, really good. So look down here, mostly the same sort of plants, but and trees. My earlier video that I put on just before this, or might be just after this, depending how it uploads on YouTube, is about allotments and going to allotments to basically increase your knowledge and ask questions. I mean, the guy I was speaking to was like, gave me some carrots today, so I'll come back in September and digging up some red currants. You can have them because nobody wants to eat them in my family, but I said, well, I don't want to waste it, so I'll take them. I put it in my mum's garden, I reckon, and about 5 or 6 foot tall, he says, so that'd be really good. So we've got more hogweed, and there's another willow down there. Willow's like very easy to propagate. You just snap a bit off, stick it in the soil, done. Water it once, if that. That's all you need to do, and it will grow. There's stories of willow being left on piles for like burning and stuff like that, or to make willow fencing, and where someone's like, you know, stuck it into the ground and it's rooted up to 8 years after being cut. I don't know if that's true, but it's what I've heard. But if there's one tree that it would be possible with, or plant, it would be the willow. Right, coming to the end of the wood here, and is that another cherry? That might be. Yeah, another cherry. So it's yeah, they're all very small cherries for this time of year. And what we got there? Right, not 100% certain with that one. I've seen, oh, we've got a lime tree over there as well. It's alright, just beyond there. I can't really zoom into it that well. We've got there's a lime tree as well, which I've been looking out for one of them for a while. Apparently you can eat the leaves in a salad, and like the young leaves anyway, but it's got to be in spring apparently, because they get too tough after that point. And I don't know if there's an increase in toxins, but you know, read up on it if you can. Possible rowan ash tree there as well. There's quite a bit going on here. So the walk I've just done is probably about, I don't know, maybe a kilometre I've just done. I started off down there where I did a video about the walls and stuff, and where you get like loads of fruit from, and walked all the way up there. I only went for the first section of the woods, not the deep woods beyond it. I'll do that another day and see what there is actually in the woods. But you know, it's on the outskirts of the woods where the trees are, getting more sunlight. That's probably a better area. I'm going to kick this video down to below 15 minutes anyway, because I'm not certain how much I can upload onto YouTube with my new account. But I hope this has been interesting for you. It's been tiring and interesting for me, but it's all a learning process, and keep on learning.